When you get into this channel, I guarantee you all will get the newest update of the game. We try on collecting the new release one and also the upcoming one that has an English version in many games genres. So, as a player, you will get a lot of options to pick which game should you play now. Online and offline games will be on this list depending on which game that has an English version already. Remember to like this video and please enjoy the video of Top 10 New Game Mobile Good to Play in 2025 English. New update game Android and iOS 2025. Uncharted Tombs of Creed. We need more offline games like this, especially in the role-playing game genre. I can feel how the developers are all in on making this game. For a free-to-play offline game, it has a very good graphic and amazing control we can experience. It has an open-world game full of action we can do to clear every mission. Try to do some action like sliding, jumping, and climbing on the wall. These all actions are really important to pass through some obstacle. Even some coins will be placed in a hidden and secret area. The game combat mechanism is a hack and slash game. We can use a bare hand, but the main primary weapon is a sword. Slash the enemy and combine with some action to evade the forces. Uncharted Tombs of Creed is one of the best new offline Android 2025 that has a very small size. It's about 170 MB in total. The most important thing is it's free. StarArc Echo. This is a new game with a multiplayer-based concept and we are only able to see the other player once we reach the town. But the combat is only available to play as a single-player game. In fighting, we can switch the character by 3 heroes in total. They all will have an ultimate skill that we need to raise up the indicator first. Honestly, I prefer the developer to make a free camera rotation, especially when we do a combat with the enemy. When I explore the world, I feel like we are becoming a chibi character at all. Every single object around us looks so cute and cute as our main hero. I think this game is not polished perfectly by seeing the game's storyline. I didn't find any goal about what we should do and where we should go to clear any mission. But I see a high potential to become the new best game multiplayer. The graphics are absolutely beautiful, the post-processing and the rendering system seems so smooth. We need more updates of the story and add more NPC around the plaza. Isla Party. This game is on early access, that's why we'll face some issues on how the frame rate is sometimes quite interrupted. Even though the background is not fully presented yet, just imagine how the game will run when it has more background and more attention to detail of the far view distance. The main game is survival based where we play from nothing. Seriously, we start from a landscape that we need to build up every single tent one by one through following the mission. Ask the villagers around us and help them to construct their tent by picking the right area. Right now, it still has a limited features where we are only able to get some fruit from the tree and pick up some material for building. Honestly, I hope the developer will add some combat to make the game feel even more fun. World of Mystery. This game is an offline game, but actually it needs an internet connection once we open up the game only. And then we can freely turn off the connection and play this open world RPG offline for free. It has a storyline-based game, so the monster will appear only when we reach a certain mission. We will face the zombie who's attacking the city. By using our sword, we can kill them all. The more EXP we gain, the faster level we can reach. Before we face the enemy, we can obtain a new skill by asking the NPC to learn it first. While exploring the open world, we can ride a horse as our mount. The game needs more optimization, even though I know the developer are consistently updating the game until now. Kardmi. All players should know if this game exists on mobile. As a Pokemon games, I will really appreciate the creator to make the next level of Pokemon games like. Seriously, it will blow your mind by the graphic visual, but the specialty one is the combat battle has a third-person perspective that makes the player see the whole combat arena. So we can deploy more than one pet, or we usually call it a Kardmi. But remember, we should catch the Kardmi first to become our allies. We should learn his skill, upgrade the status points and many more, because our main hero will not join in battle. So Kardmi is the only pet we can use for fighting. This game has a new open world base 2025 with a cartoon art style. Even the city seems like a fantasy world. Join the tournament of the arena and face the NPC with a different level of difficulty. Anyway, I highly recommend you to set the graphic manually and turn the anti-aliasing into a lower level to make the game run stable. Kardmi is the best new RPG open world 2025 for Android and iOS. Degen Arena. If you love to play a challenge-up game, then you can try it. So we'll compete between the other players by the time who's faster reaching the top of the point. Along the way, we will find so many obstacles with a variety of challenges. Before you pass through it, make sure you understand the pattern. It's the only way to reach the further location. We are only able to use two different action buttons of jump and also punching. Honestly, the character's movement seems quite clunky, so we really need to anticipate every inch movement we do and not to fall down from a higher altitude. This game is online, that's why we can compete our score within the player. Infinity Nikki. This game should be on your list. Seriously, I can see how serious the developer are making this game into a cross-platform. The graphics are absolutely adjusted on mobile, making the player kind of play it smoother in a stable FPS. This is a new brand open world game where all of the main heroes are girls. There are 3 heroes that are switchable anytime with a unique ability, making the player have more options for doing a different action, like attacking the monster, flying or jumping higher. While exploring the world, I'm sure it feels like we are in a fantasy world. The nature, the ambience, and how the music is pretty relaxing though. Infinity Nikki is a single-player role-playing game where we can clear the main mission is the goal. Before you download the game, make sure your phone has a high-end spec to enjoy on the maximum setting and need a lot of free space to play it. It's about 14GB in total. Infinity Nikki is a new cross-platform RPG game for PC and mobile, that's why you can expect the graphic higher. Titanite. This game impressed me a lot. With a realistic graphic, we have a PC and console games level on the mobile platforms. No wonder the game is made for across platforms with a great combat and amazing storyline. It's full of action, especially when we play on the prologue of the storyline. The main base has a futuristic and sci-fi character design, even the monster looks so robotic. Our main enemy is a mutant or parasite that looks like a zombie. They all seem so aggressive on attacking us. I love how we can hold 2 weapons of guns and switch them up anytime while you are run out of the bullets and don't have enough time to reload. Anyway, Titanite is a new game open world mobile 2025 that has a survival base. We can gather some ingredients, material for construction or crafting some goods. I was really surprised how high Visual Games is, only has less than 5GB size in total. But I think it's because it's on early access now. Titanite is a must-play online game in 2025. Are you interested? TARASONA Battle Royale. This game is in development and we are only able to play a single Battle Royale game, so we'll not have a team, we should try to survive by ourselves. Remember to kill the monster as much as you can to increase the power of your hero. At a certain chance, we will get an option to pick some ability. I'm not sure if the other opponent is a real player because the matchmaking finds so fast in a few seconds. Even to reach the number 1 and winning the game is really easy. The area of the battlefield will be shrink in a few seconds and we should get into the safety area and keep mobiling to lock the monster or the other players. After that day, this is the best new offline game that has an open world concept. We'll fight against the zombie to get some EXP and level up our main hero. The weapon and equipment will place randomly inside of the tent and also on the houses. If you find the vehicle, make sure you ride it and crash the zombie to make an instant kill. But never touch any red barrel because it will explode your hero. As an offline game, it feels so challenging while we face the other bots. Their aim is way too perfect and we can't dodge any single bullet. Much better if in the earliest games we should find out the best preparations of the fights to increase the durability and also the defense. All of the bots have a complete preparation and are ready to battle. Once you are full of equipment, then you will be able to kill the entire enemy and also the zombie. Anyway, we can swim on the river. It's a great action to do to avoid the zombies' attack. In one map, we will be able to explore 3 different areas of snow area, desert area, and also green area. Absolutely, After That Day is the best new offline game 2025 for mobile. Bonus Delta Force. We have more than one time beta testing for it and now I feel like the game has significantly increased the quality. Seriously, the game has a very interesting gameplay. It's not only about team deathmatch, but it needs more strategy to win the game. We'll have 2 sides of the attacker and also the defender team. As an attacker, we should try to deploy the extraction and complete the extinction. Or we should eliminate the enemy before the time runs out. And as a defender, we will do it the opposite way. We should defend our territory and not let let the enemy turn the extraction machine on our area. Try to eliminate them all and make a great strategy by hiding in the best spot that will become unnoticeable. I love how the character design is really similar with Valorant. Even some heroes will have their own unique skill that we can unleash when the gauge meter reaches the limit. Every time we start a new wave, we can pick a weapon freely. These all are the best new game online 2025 and also offline games. So make sure you like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks.